This is Instant Clarity Podcast, the show where your life's questions get answered. My name is Tjaša Dorelay. I'm a channeling medium, and in this episode, I'm channeling Archangel Raphael. Tell me, do you have a bad habit you want to stop with, you want to overcome, and maybe invite some new habits into your life? Well, if the answer is yes, this episode is for you. Listen to it and change your habits now. Dear beautiful soul, my name is Archangel Raphael, and I'm here to give you clarity regarding your habits in life. I invite you to gently swallow saliva inside of your mouth. Breathe in, breathe out. Many times during the day, do this exercise, and this will help you become present in the present moment. The number one reason why you are having bad habits in your life is because you're not present. In a certain moment, a past energy is activated inside of you. And because of that, you go and you do something out of habit. Because if you would be present in the present moment, you would feel calm, peaceful, centered. And in that present moment, you would feel the power to choose your habits wisely, to choose your habits that are aligned with that moment in time. So every time you go back with the energy to the past of your life, and you drag that energy from the past to the present moment, you are just without consciousness doing a habit because of you being connected to the past energies again. So swallowing saliva inside of your mouth, breathing in gently, exhaling gently, and becoming present in the body will help you anchor your energies in the present moment. And when you become present, you can ask yourself, what do I really need in this moment? Not what is my habit that I always do, but what do I really need in this moment? So this is the first step, becoming aware that every time you just want to repeat a habit because you are used to it, you are actually repeating past energies. You're circulating around past energies. In order for you to become more conscious regarding your habits, you need to become more present. With this exercise, you will become more present. So the next step is recognizing, what do I really need? Maybe, your body wants sugar. Maybe you want to drink a glass of wine, or you want to go and scroll on the internet. Maybe you want to do something to push your awareness out of the present moment. So all the habits that you are trying to heal and overcome are connected with your need to dissociate from the present moment. And just become aware of that. Oh, I want to jump out of this moment because I don't want to feel what my body and energy and emotional state of me feels right now. You are repeating the habits because you are just continuing past energies, and the second reason is because you don't want to feel the present energies vibrating inside of you. So the next time you will want to just go and do something out of a habit, again, swallow saliva, breathe in, breathe out. Ask yourself, what do I really need? How do I really feel right now? Because you are trying to avoid a certain feeling, a certain emotion running through you. This is why you are trying to dissociate from this present moment and again, go back to your past habits. I would like to inform you that all the habits that you are continuing and doing all the time are actually good for you. Well, your mind will think, well, but no, smoking is not good for me, or overeating is not good for me. Well, in a way, I agree, but I also disagree in a way, and I will explain why. All the habits that you are continuously doing, you are doing because they are, in a way, saving you. They are saving you. You used to do them in the past because they were a way out. You chose them because the other possibility in a given moment was to feel deeply the pain that went through your body, and you didn't want to feel that pain. This is why you started with this habit. So there are not good and bad habits. There are just habits that are dissociating you out of yourself, disconnecting you out of the present moment, and not allowing you to feel the present emotion. When you want to change a habit, you first need to recognize that all the habits that you have accumulated during your lifetime were there because they were saving you in a certain moment. You didn't have such a broad understanding of yourself in the past, so the only way out of feeling what you feel was to do that habit. So just find compassion towards yourself and find love in the present moment. Okay, say to yourself, okay, I was doing this habit in the past because this habit was saving me, was helping me in a certain moment because I was not prepared to feel all my emotions. But right now, my consciousness is larger, my love is bigger, and in this moment, I have a choice to make. Am I going to repeat the past energies just because I'm used to them? Or am I going to anchor myself in the present moment and ask myself again, what do I really need? What choice is aligned with me in this moment? So again, swallow saliva, breathe in, breathe out, ask yourself the question, what do I need and how do I feel? And the next step is recognizing that you have a choice. Every time you become present, you have a choice. You can either repeat your past choices just because they're already automated inside of your being, or you can choose for the first time something and understand that at first it will feel uncomfortable to not go and scroll on the social media, but just maybe to stay in the silence with your thoughts. Obviously, you will feel uncomfortable because you're not used to this new habit. But because you love yourself so much, you are going to repeat it again, and the next time again, and the next time again. So just think in this moment, what is your bad habit that you are trying to overcome? And say thank you. Thank you, smoking. Thank you, wine. Thank you, chocolate. Thank you, whatever it is that you're doing. Thank you for being my safe haven where I could just relax and dissociate from myself. But now I'm choosing to become present. Now my consciousness is larger, so I'm choosing a new habit instead. So before starting a new habit, just become kind towards yourself that you had the past habit. Don't judge yourself. Don't be ignorant to the habits. Just recognize, okay, this was my past, but this is what I want to anchor in my future. So the next step is to really become conscious of what is the new habit that you are trying to put inside of your life. And, all the time be mindful when you put something out, you have to put something in. Or when you put something in, you have to put something out. So you're just changing the habit. So let's say that every time you come home, you feel tired and you go and you pour yourself a glass of wine. And you now realize that this is not aligned with you anymore and that you're doing this just out of habit. So what you do is that you find a substitute for this habit. And you say, okay, I want to change this habit for something else. What can I do? Oh, maybe I can go and take a walk in my neighborhood instead. So what you do, you become kind towards yourself. You don't judge your drinking. You just say, okay, I'm now in the process of releasing the old habit and anchoring the new habit. So the only way is to go through the process. Breathing gently, swallowing saliva, understanding that your drinking was your solution in the past, but it's not your choice in the present. Becoming aware that this is a present moment where you can choose again, and you choose in the present moment to go out for a walk. So you do this once, and then the next day you do it again, and then on the next day maybe you don't feel like doing it. But you know that you have to reprogram yourself, you have to reprogram your body, so you need to continue doing it for at least 7 times. When you will repeat a new habit 7 times, it will become much more closer to your heart. It will become much more automated in your system, so you will not feel that you are forcing yourself into the new habit. So just continue 7 times, and then after the 7th time, you will feel like you already want to do it. If you will come to the place of recognition that you don't want to do it, then just stop with that habit and find a new one that will feel more aligned. Everything that you repeat 7 times, it becomes automated inside of your system, meaning that you are able to recognize whether a certain choice is aligned with you or it's not aligned. If you will feel like you want to continue doing it, the choice is aligned, the habit is good for you, so just continue with it. As you can see, I want you to be very gentle and kind towards yourself, because the process of changing a habit, it's actually a process of rewriting your brain and changing your identity. Because the habits that you have, they formed your identity. So when you change the habits, your identity shifts. So just recognize what kind of identity you want to anchor in and use the change of habits to anchor in the wanted identity. To conclude, I want for you to be really gentle and kind towards yourself, understanding that every habit was there for a reason. Because in the past, you didn't know better. It was your safe haven. It was your safe harbor where you could relax. But now, understanding has shifted, your consciousness has enlarged, and now in the present moment, you can choose again. And you can choose a choice that is more aligned with your new identity that you want to anchor inside of you. Shifting the habits means shifting identity. So it will help you to understand what kind of person you want to become and to think what this person really does, how this person really lives their life. And when you will connect to this identity, it will be much easier for you to also change the habits. And also understand that you are different than people around you. So don't look for inspiration in the world around you. Allow every person to do the habits they feel aligned with, and you go and walk your path of life and allow yourself to live the identity you want to live, doing the habits, doing the things that feels aligned with you. In this moment, I will let you know that every time you will be in the process of shifting the habit, I will be there. You can call me. My name is Archangel Raphael, and I help you shift your habits and consequently shift your identity. To conclude, you can do everything you set your mind to. You can achieve anything that you choose for yourself from the love for yourself. So go and face your demons, release your past, and anchor yourself in the present moment, choosing a new identity you will anchor in with new habits. So much love. I love you. Archangel Raphael. I wish clarity you received today has touched your heart, expanded your consciousness, and inspired you to become the conscious leader of your life. If it has, share this episode with your loved ones or leave a review. And let's stay connected on Instagram at Tjaša Dorelay. And remember, your vibration creates your situation.